Onderwêreld Hoofstuk 3. Boeke en bochel. Now we are back to the present tense. Greg stares at Eckart's phone in his closet. He realized that his running shoes are gone. He thinks that he might still be jogging, but he's never been late before. What if something happens to him, Greg thinks. Greg tries to suppress that thought, but it doesn't really work. Eventually decides that Greg will return with a good story probably. He goes off to his first period. At break, he decides to run back to Huis Da Vinci because he hasn't seen him all day. He runs into TJ, who asks him why he's in such a hurry. Greg answers that he will tell him later. In Eckart's room, Greg sees that he still hasn't returned. Just then, he gets an SMS. He thinks it might be from Eckart, but it is from Nicole. She says, "Miss you." Just that. He starts to type, "love you." But then he decides against it and type, "miss jou ook." Greg looks around in Eckart's room and he is stressed and worried. He thinks to himself that Eckart is an intense guy. He knows things that others don't, things like quantum theories. And all of this because he reads so much. He loves to read, unlike Greg. And this is where one part of the hoofstuk title comes in, the boeke that he reads. While looking at the books, one specific book caught his eye, one about depression. Greg is surprised. He wonders why Eckart would have this book. He's not like the life of the party, but he's definitely part of the group. Suddenly, Greg feels shame. He almost made life hell for Eckart when he first started at school. But then he saw something in it, something of his brother John. After break, he has maths, and the teacher is Bill Eden. They call him Bochum, and this is where the other part of the hoofstuk title comes in. Bochum refers to a bobbejaan, a baboon. The teacher immediately sees that Eckart is not there, and he asks where Eckart is. Greg tells him that no one has seen him today. The teacher looks worried and tells them to continue with their work, and he leaves the class. Once he left, Planck goes to Greg's table, asking him if he thinks that Eckart left. Planck, thinks that Eckart's family might have came and fetched him during the night. There might have been an emergency, and they will probably call the school later today. The teacher comes back. Greg asks about Eckart, and he says that Meneer Anderson, the deputy principal, knows about the situation and he will handle it. Greg tells the teacher about Planck's theory about Eckart's parents coming to fetch him. The teacher says that they should leave it to Meneer Anderson. On his way to his next class, Greg is still thinking about Eckart. Eckart's laptop and his phone is still in his room. Why would he leave it if his parents came to fetch him? That doesn't make sense. Okay, guys, this was hoofstuk 3. I hope that this helped you. Goodbye.